Hey guys, Nick here from Just Studios, and welcome to the 1K subscriber special. Yeah, I'm a little late. We're almost at 2K. Woo! So that video hopefully will come out somewhat soon. But yeah, today I'm going to be showing you guys my office in a Coolio office tour, as well as I'm going to be doing a bit of a Q&A. It was going to be a truth or dare type session, but we didn't get any really dares. But yeah, so we'll start off with the office tour, then move on to the Q&A. Let's get started. And yeah, over on the green screen side of the room, I got pretty much just a couch, filing cabinet, chest, nothing too fancy. I mean, I typically just kind of lower the, the couch technically is a futon, but I just lower it when I do green screeny stuff, and yeah. Now, over on this wall, I have a window, and I hang all my guitars. You can see over in that corner, right there, I got amps and guitar stands and tripod-y stuff. Yeah. And over here, the thing that actually makes it an office, I got my amazing and beautiful desk along with my Coolio setup. On this part of it, we got a little game setup I have right here. And it pretty much just has, you know, all my normal go-to games, as well as some of my go-to movies. And, of course, controllers and chargers, and yeah. On top, I just got, you know, a tray that holds papers and such. A fan, which I don't turn on when I'm recording. It's either on me or on my Xboxes and computers and doodads that I'll show you here in a moment. And also next time I got my various remote controllers, tissue box, and my trackpad, which I don't really use anymore. In the back corner, just, you know, behind my monitor, I got a cable box, my 360, my One, and as well as I got my main little Mac Mini, Blu-ray player, and my two Seagate 2TB drives. That's right, I need two 2TB hard drives on top of what my computer can store. And the sad part is, I actually used all that up recently, so had to clear a lot of stuff off. That's right, over 4 terabytes of stuff I own. And on the main part of the desk, we got my two monitors. This one right over here is actually a TV. So I just watch TV on there when I'm not on the Xbox or computer, and then I got my second monitor right there. And one of my cameras, this is actually a T5i Rebel Canon, so it's a DSLR, beautiful 2K goodness camera. It's my baby right now, on a tripod, as well as my newest webcam, $60 1080p 30 FPS Coolio camera that I now have got working, so it should return in my videos. And yeah, I got speaker there and a speaker there, and this right here is just kind of, hey, I'm live, I turn it on, red light, blah blah blah. And yeah. And as for my keyboard, it's just a wireless Apple keyboard. Nothing fancy, but for my mouse, I got this beautiful Logitech Game & Mouse, which has an amazing scroll. Yeah, that's the scroll wheel. Focus. There we go. Alright, so scroll wheel just keeps on scrolling. It's beautiful. I could do this all day, and in fact I have several times. This changes DPI, and I got this button right here, which is my push to talk, just boom push or boom push. I got this button here, which basically also does the same thing. Also, I forgot the actual use of it, but I use it also for push to talk. And it's just a beautiful, fits the hand well, and it has, hard to do with one hand, adjustable weights. I got them all on right now, but the box is over, is over by my Xbox's games and all. But yeah, you can just take off the weights, put as many on as you want, then when you're done, just kinda, put it back on. And voila, it's beautiful. And as for my mic, I'm currently using a Blue Snowball microphone. It was pretty cheap, 70 bucks. I got my Gunners, which are beautiful. I'm actually using a mic stand. And then I got my beautiful Logitech G40s. They're amazing. And, yeah. over in this corner I just got, you know, movies, games, books, etc. And then over here is my big pile of crap. The freaking closet door fell off the track, so it's currently an oozing mess. Like a volcano that just erupted. And humidifier! Woo! But I mean, that's pretty much it for the Q&A. I mean, I got a cable mess under my desk. Tray tables, light, and a fan. Clock, board, lights. Board has a pickaxe. Woo! This is actually really fun. And my thingy clapperboard. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the office too. It's pretty simple. And if you're wondering, room next door is bathroom, and then bedroom. Yeah. So that's again pretty much it for the office tour. So I guess I'll see you guys in the Q&A. Hey guys, and welcome back. Let's get to the Q&A now, shall we? Ooh, and we're starting off with kind of a good one. First off is, what is my favorite video game? Well, this one's actually a really tough decision, being that I'm a gamer, so, top 5. Number 5 is Batman Arkham City. Now, when Arkham Asylum came out, it was kind of just a new thing of, hey, they just released this cool Batman game, and you didn't really know much about it. And then when people started actually playing it, and they went, holy crap, this is amazing, Rocksteady went, okay, so our little testing the water thing worked, let's throw them into a massive city. And the storyline was fantastic, combat was amazing. It's a game that I still play over and over and over again, because it's just so much fun, and it's also just fun to replay the story, to, you know, do all the side quests like the Riddler stuff, and the Mad Hatter, along with the main storyline that's just beautiful. And an amazing story of Batman and the Joker. Number 4 is Battlefield 4. Now, I wanted to put a first-person shooter on there, because I do actually play a lot of first-person shooters. Granted, I'm not the best at them, but I do play a lot, and the Battlefield franchise overall, I do slightly like better than the Call of Duty. The Call of Duty feels, you know, a bit more fun and a bit more natural, but once you get into Battlefield, there's not really a going back, because it's just so different with the vehicles and just the more realism with the kick of the guns to the lighting. Everything about it just feels right when playing Battlefield 4. And I mean, Call of Duty, I still love Call of Duty, and it feels fun just to play it, but Battlefield just feels right. Number 3 is Halo 3. Now, the Halo franchise overall is amazing for their storytelling, as well as the combat and just overall gameplay and mechanics. But Halo 3 has to be probably my favorite, really close with Halo Reach, but the story of it, that was probably my favorite story, but again, Reach, very close second. I just love how they ended off the main trilogy, and how they played the story with Master Chief, who you came to love, and the ending felt just perfect, and everything about Halo 3 I enjoyed. The only thing that I do wish they had was their Halo 2 being able to play as the Arbiter, but I mean, the game overall was still fantastic. Number 2 goes to The Last of Us. Last of Us is just a whole different experience from any other game that I've played. It's literally like being in a movie, and it just takes this new look on humanity, and what would it really be like if there was a zombie apocalypse. And when Last of Us 2 comes out, you can definitely look forward to it being on my channel. And number 1, it goes to Minecraft. Well, and that's kind of an odd choice for a favorite game, but the reason why is just the amount of playability. I mean, even Last of Us, I can only play it so much. I mean, the campaign is very long and dramatic and beautiful, and you'll play it again. But with Minecraft, there's no real story. You can play for as long as you want, and as soon as you get bored, mix it up. Go on a server and play minigames. Do modded. Play an adventure map. There's no end, really, to what you can do, which is what I love the most about it. And next, What is your favorite color? My favorite color is, well, green. It's one of the main colors of my channel, but I don't use it too much because, well, I have a green screen, and if I wear green a lot, because it's my favorite color, I'll be Mr. Invisible. So, I can't use green very often even though it is my favorite color, so my second favorite color is blue. As you can see with my headset and my gunners, if it will kind of focus. Yeah, so that's why you see me in a lot of blues, because it's my second favorite color, due to the fact I can't really do green. I can't even wear green when I'm not using the green screen, because if I have the green shirt and the green background, it just kind of washes me out on the camera. And in case you're wondering, orange is my third favorite color. Here's a good one. Are you working with the Transformers mod maker? Technically not at the moment, but I do very much so want to work with him. The Transformers mod is definitely going to be a part of Transcrafter Season 2. And I have a lot of big ideas and plans, but I would love to work with him. I think it would be amazing if we collaborated. It would make Transcrafter so much better and might be good for his mod as well. So if you do want to see us work together, definitely spam the Transformer mod maker. I'll link him in the description. Say, hey, you should work with Just View Studios, the guy who makes the Transformers and Minecraft videos, or something. I don't know. Any plans for a prequel/sequel to Transcrafters? Prequel, yes. I've talked about it briefly before, but I haven't really said much about it, and I don't even think I've said it in a video, really. But yes, there will be a prequel. It won't be for a while, but it's going to be pretty much War for Cybertron in Minecraft. And it will be this really massive Cybertron map, and the best part, it will be on a server so I can play it with you guys. Yeah, that's one of the things I've been working on as well with Transcrafters, is trying to figure out how to get that to work so that you guys can be a part of Transcrafters. But don't get too excited, because it won't be out for quite a while. And sequel-wise, probably the next Transcrafters thing you will see besides the season finale is Transcrafter Season 2. So, nothing in between as a gap or anything. It's just Season 1 straight to Season 2. What is your favorite TV show? No top 5 needed here. How I Met Your Mother, all the way, 100%. Favorite TV show. But in case you were wondering, next it goes Arrow, Flash, and then Daredevil as my top kind of favorite shows. Who is your favorite YouTuber? Because of all the work I do on YouTube, I do spend a lot of time watching YouTube videos as well. So this is going to be a fun one. And also you notice that my top 5 list is not just only gamers, it has a lot of other YouTubers. Like, number 5, Emergency Awesome. Now, pretty much, what Emergency Awesome does is he pretty much does a lot of movie updates and show updates actually after every episode of Flash or Arrow, and I believe also, Game of Thrones and Walking Dead. He does videos where he just talks about the episode. So, I would definitely recommend checking him out. Number 4 goes to Jeremy Johns. He is probably by far my favorite movie reviewer. He's just an amazing guy and hilarious to watch, and he gives very good reviews. Number 3 goes to Markiplier, because he is just so funny and he's just a great human being. If you are not subscribed, he's definitely one that you should be subscribed to. Number 2 is Captain Sparkles, because, yeah, Captain Sparkles, he's pretty cool. And my number 1 favorite YouTuber goes to Jericho II. I actually didn't know much about him before like a year ago, until one of my friends came to me and said, dude, you have to watch this Minecraft series called Mayanite. And I fell in love with it. I watched it from his point of view, and from that day forward I watched every single video he's done pretty much. He's just such a funny guy, and yeah, he cracks me up, he's hilarious. So 100% subscribe to Jericho, as well as all these top 5 YouTubers. And honorable mention to the Ragin Nation, because I know a lot of you guys are Transformer fans, and he's where I get all my Transformer info about. He gives updates about like the new Transformer movies. Yeah, he's just if you like Transformers, just go subscribe to him. Haha, I like this one. What is your favorite movie? Top 5. Number 5 is Transformers Dark of the Moon. Now, Transformers has just been a huge part of my life. I love Transformers, everything from G1 up until the Michael Bay movies. It's just amazing, and Dark of the Moon was actually the first movie in general that I just followed from announcement all the way until its release. And in my opinion, they did about everything right. For the most part, there are a couple, you know, it's a Michael Bay movie, so some of the Michael Bay jokes weren't the greatest. But overall, when it came to main plot points, I think they did a lot of stuff right, and they did a lot of stuff that, you know, I think they should have done. So, yeah. And you can't give a top 5 favorite movie list without including at least one Star Wars movie in there. And my favorite Star Wars movie, which is my number 4 favorite movie, is Return of the Jedi. It is the perfect finale, I guess until Star Wars 7 comes out, and the perfect end to a trilogy for the original Star Wars, and I just thought it was brilliantly well done and amazing. Number 3, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Now, overall, I'm not a huge fan of the Planet of the Apes franchise. However, from Rise of the Planet of the Apes to Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, I was just blown away by the story and the special effects, the CGI involved with it. It was just groundbreaking and astonishing work. I mean, you really connect with something that's not even a human. You, during the war even, begin siding with the apes over humanity, and it's just such an amazing story. And number 2, Captain America the Winter Soldier. Out of all the Marvel movies, this one was freaking amazing. It was ballsy, is what I give it credit for. It is something that you did not expect it to do, and it paid off big time for them. And quick spoiler alert here, if you've not seen the movie, skip a good 10 to 15 seconds ahead while I say, holy crap, S.H.I.E.L.D. gone? I mean, that movie, major balls. That's great storytelling, great special effects, and ballsy as crap. And my number 1 favorite movie of all time is The Dark Knight trilogy. And for the sake of my top 5, I'm combining all 3 movies into one freaking amazing experience. You know me, I'm a huge comic book fan, and the Dark Knight trilogy was just an amazing story. It was the perfect telling of any Batman story overall, and I really wish that they were able to continue with maybe a second trilogy, but I know they want to get that united universe, and the theme they set with the Dark Knight doesn't really support an alien god and a dude with a green ring that gives him amazing powers. Yeah, amazing powers. Yeah, so I get why, but it is always going to remain, for at least the time being, the best comic book superhero movie of all time. Oh, okay, this is an interesting one. If Swag and YOLO had a child, would it be Swolo or Yolag? I would definitely have to say Swolo. DC versus Marvel. Growing up, I was 100% Marvel. But after the Dark Knight trilogy came out, and all this other stuff, I began to see the world of DC, and I fell in love with it, and went over to the side of DC. But where am I at the moment? I'm kind of in a place in the middle. I mean, I love both, and it's hard for me to pick a favorite. It's like, who's your favorite child, Billy or Susan? I mean, you love them both. It's just such a hard choice. And sorry for the lame answer, by the way. Do you watch anime? I'm a nerdy Asian. What do you think? Okay, the funny story is, one, I don't actually watch much anime though, because when I was little, I thought my parents wouldn't let me, even though they never said anything like that. So I didn't really watch it, and when I did, I watched it, you know, when no one was around and I was, you know, being a rebellious kid, you know? I'm gonna watch anime, 'cause YOLO. But yeah, now I do watch anime. Not as much as I wish I did, but I do. And yes, I love Spirited Away. Favorite Mountain Dew? Ah, nice. Yeah, if you don't know, I'm a sucker for Mountain Dew. I love it to death. Let's go through them all. And for this, I'm only counting the actual sodas. I'm not putting the Kickstarters in this list, but, let's get started with number 1 and work our way back. You know, we'll change, mix it up. Now, my number 1 favorite flavor of Mountain Dew is just standard Mountain Dew. That's right, I just like the normal Mountain Dew. I mean, I'd take that over any other flavor. I just love, you know, aside from the summer only ones, I would probably take those just for the fact that they're only limited time. But if all the flavors were out all the time, I would typically pick standard Mountain Dew. Just, I don't know what it is about it. I just love standard Mountain Dew. I mean, guess I'm a simple guy. Next up is Baja Blast, then Voltage. Then we got Game Fuel Lemonade. Then we got Livewire, Sangarita Blast. We got Code Red, Throwback, and then the Game Fuel Strawberry, I think was the red flavor for Game Fuel. I don't remember what the actual flavor was, but yeah. And then finally, my least favorite flavor, Whiteout. I cannot stand Whiteout. True story. Next up, who do I like? Now, believe it or not, at the moment, no one. I mean, I've been super busy with work and YouTube and all this other stuff that, I don't know, I've just been really busy. Sorry for the lame answer. I'm sure you're looking for some juicy, drama-y stuff goodness, but can't really give it to you. However, I can tell you my celebrity crush, and that is 100% without a doubt, Sabrina Carpenter. She's beautiful, an amazing singer, and by far the best actress on Disney Channel. And finally, are there movies you wish you could change what you rated it? Kinda, sorta. I mean, yeah, a little, but overall my ratings, believe it or not, are not how much I enjoyed the movie. Yeah, I know that sounds kind of odd. You'd think that my rating would be what I thought of the movie, and I even say that, what I thought of the movie, I give it blank out of blank stars, but that's not really the case. My reviews are more based on, you know, criteria. How strong was the plot, how strong was the acting, how strong was the special effects, if they had any, was the camera movement good and, you know, not just there to be there, did it have motivation, a lot of boring film stuff, but it's not really how much I enjoyed the movie, which is odd. I mean, for example, Guardians of the Galaxy. I didn't give it a 10 out of 10 rating, but it is up there on my list of favorite movies. Granted, it didn't make it into my top 5 list, but it's definitely in my top 10. It's like number 6. And X-Men Days of Future Past. I gave it the lower rating because you had to see all the previous X-Men to be able to understand it. If you jumped in out of the blue, nothing about the movie made sense to you. Which is not good when you're talking about a movie as a standalone movie. Even though I loved it to crap, and it's by far my favorite X-Men movie, I couldn't give it that high enough rating because it was only driven towards those fans who have seen all the other movies. And quite honestly, that is kind of asking a lot because there have been like 7 or 8, but, you know. And that was the QandA 1000 Turtle Office Tour video of epicness. Probably not the actual title of the video, but hey, it works. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for watching my videos, subscribing, liking, leaving a comment, everything that you've done to support me from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. here's to 2K. So, without further ado, stay classy. Have a happy 4th of July, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Later. Woo!